Guys, I don't think you understand. I have been ranting and raving, yeah, about this camera. I think I was even like in one of my videos, you know, if it's a camera that you want and then you get it, blah, blah. Anyways, and this is her. Got her up and running. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're actually going to do my makeup. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in quality. I would love to show you guys where I'm getting my makeup back from, yeah, but we're close. But we're not that close right now. Not yet. It is so much easier. I mean, it is so much harder to get ready with no music. I just feel like I don't actually know what I'm doing. Like suddenly, I don't know my left from my right. Nothing's making sense. Anyways, Saturday, and I am going out to eat with my girly pop. I haven't seen her in a minute actually. I don't think I've seen her since the year began. I think the last thing we did was go to our Christmas market. Yeah, that is the last thing we did. And that was actually one of my first drops on the floor. Yuck. That was one of my first videos. In fact, I'm pretty sure that was my first vlog. It was the Christmas market. Make it funky for me. Make it funky for me, DJ. Make it funky for me. Make it funky for me, DJ. I cannot lie, I'm kind of feeling my skin today. Today it's giving a little extra glow. I'm thinking if I really want to do a full face beat or not, and I think not. Complicated. You know what? Screw it. I might actually just keep the music in. We could keep it simple. I'm basically wearing a full face, so I don't know who I tried to trick. I think it's just because I didn't put on as much foundation as I usually do. Told me I'm someone, told me I'm someone, told me I'm someone, told me I'm, told me I'm, told me I'm someone, told me I'm someone, know that I'm someone, no, I'm a child. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my god, oh, that lens. That's alien, man. Nah, man. Bye.
Sorry, hello. What's it called on the menu for the oil splash dumplings? I think it comes in the chili ones.
Yeah, all of them, just press the multi-split and then you can split how you want to cook.
Oh, thank you.
At the top. So it's like Yoz's, but they're like flattened and like crispy on the bottom. And then when he said to choose on the multi-spec, we'll do it as oil splash, because then it comes in like the chili oil, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Chicken.
Both of them oil splash, yeah?
Yeah, oil splash. Or we can do one oil splash and then the other one, if we do it normal, will come like that. I'm like, that's gonna be dry, mate. Get in there. Get in there, lads. Look
Look at that.
Would you have a look at that? Right. I don't think I'm a fan.
Like, they don't really have a taste.
The more I'm going into it, I'm not hating it. It's very full.
I tried to give it another shot.
No.
Yeah, I actually tried. Thing already. How are you finding it so far?
Million bucks. Portion sizes.
Yeah.
I'll say I actually like split it because you know when your eyes are bigger than your belly like us, so we ordered like 10,000 things, but it's worth the try, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think not feeling these. I don't hate them,
They're
but
so
I'm
buzz.
giving it like a solid 6.6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you giving these ones?
Chicken and corn ones,
Yeah.
the oil splashed ones, we're talking 8.
8?
Yeah. 8 to 8.5.
8.5.
The prawn and egg, can't taste much prawn. You know, I like my big chunky juicy prawns in there, so we'll give that a little, 7 in it. Cucumber salad, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even like cucumber. 9 out of 10. We've
I
got,
forgot about those things there,
we've got one pot sticker left. The beef and onion, that I'd give as well by an 8. Maybe 8.5. These is about 6.5. These are beef Xiaolong
Bao buns? Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like the outside I didn't love, the middle is nice.
Yeah,
All
the
the
beef
fillings
is
are
good.
good.
Yeah.
Minus the prawn one. What do you think, Josephine? What are you thinking?
These ones, I give them like an 8.5.
Yeah, I agree.
8.5. The filling's good, the saucy things are
Yeah.
and then these, I give it a 6.
Yeah.
Maybe a 6.5 for the sauce.
Yeah, the sauces are what we're eating. That's carrying it, yeah. If they were plain, we actually would have been pissed. We would have been, yeah.
But the, you can't taste the corn in this, but I can taste the egg in it.
Same. It's looking like scrambled egg in there. I thought, oh, okay.
This cucumber salad, I need to learn how to make that.
Yeah,
See that one?
smacked cucumber, banging.
This, I'm not even going to talk about it. Last you can say that one. These,
Okay. Yeah.
no, those brands.
Yeah. Pot stickers. The crispy ones, yeah, they're nice.
And it's not too crispy because when you turn it over,
Yeah.
I was saying the last is a good pick. And it's not too pricey. It's
It's decent.
30, 6 each, like
Yeah.
40 each.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I wanna go to Cali way.
Yeah,
Guys,
got the goods.
good. It's gonna go down.
I'm alright. It's all for the birthday girl.
Homemade.
Hey, what though? When I tried it with Amelia, I was not a fan. Like, it's nice, yeah, but why has that been?
No, I'm not. I am not dropping down into this room.
Can you imagine 2 girls hit by a car in Shepards Bush outside a dumpling cuisine?
They had dumplings on them.
Honorable mention, yeah. These vitamins, they've been doing it for me to the point where when I take it, I actually fall asleep. Like, it's so easy to fall asleep. I don't know if it's probably the zinc, probably not the vitamin C, but these right here, they're keeping your girl sane. This actually may or may not be my Q&A setup. I'm doing my Q&As at lunchtime. This time I can actually see the questions, so I don't have to memorize them. So I put it on my Insta. It was posted on YouTube on my post, and it was also put in the description of my last video as well. The first question, this is from Insta. So this is, what's been your biggest lesson in your 20s? I really knew how to start off strong in it. Do what the heck you want. And I know it sounds like everyone says this, but no, literally do what you want to do, because the one thing that I learned is that it's my life. So a lot of the decisions that I made younger, a lot of those decisions were based on other people, and they came back to bite me. There's a lot of things I did that I think I could have spent the time doing something else, and there's a lot of decisions that I made that were based on family opinion. I would say friend opinion, but I think I stopped caring so much about friend opinions when I just had better friends. No, but when my circle of friends became my family. But it just heavily depended a lot on family opinions and outsider opinions and stuff, down to me dropping out of uni and basically failing the first year on purpose because I just wanted to switch the course. Like even that, like my whole university journey was down to not wanting to disappoint my family. So yeah, that's the biggest lesson I've learned. Do what you want, because it's gonna come back to bite you. It's your life. You're gonna have to deal with the consequences and the decisions that you make. So there's literally no point to appease people who are going to go home to their own lives. That's my biggest lesson that I will teach anyone. Okay, another Instagram one is, would you rather have unlimited time to create or unlimited resources? Limited time to create or unlimited? No, if I had unlimited time to create, I would never create. I am a recovering procrastinator. I think I'd do unlimited resources because, like, for example, before I got my new camera, I was like, oh, if like I had this little tiny, it wasn't more so the camera itself, but the smallness of it. There's just something different about holding up a phone to film and then holding up a tiny little camera. Everyone can use a little resource here and there. But unlimited time, absolutely not. Y'all would not see me again. If you could shadow famous entrepreneur or designer for a week, who would it be? Yikes. This is hard for me because I don't idolize people. So no one's in my head right now. Maybe not shadow. I wouldn't even want to shadow them. That's the thing. I'm going to change it slightly. I know that wasn't your question, but I'm going to change it slightly. If I could be in contact with an entrepreneur or a designer, I think that would be easier because I'd love to get tips and tricks from them and just see them, but I wouldn't want to shadow them. Oh, it would be, so Grace Beverly, who is the creator of Tala, I used to watch her YouTube videos when I think she went to Oxford University. So that was like while she was starting Tyler, I think. And then when she did this first house renovation thing, like I used to watch her videos, and then I think I just stopped. I don't know, I just fell off watching from her. She is so interesting. I would say I would want to be in contact with her. Oh, and then there's actually a girl who, her name is Tatia. I don't know her surname properly, but it begins with a P. She actually went to the same university I went to, which is University of Portsmouth. And she is now doing her thing. She's a TV presenter, like she's doing her thing. And I watched her from when she was in university because I used to type in people that go to Portsmouth University just so that I could see what it looks like. So these are people that like I've watched their journeys, but famous people, like I don't really keep track. So now we're on to, not gonna lie, the next one is, are you talking to anyone right now, girly? I love the girly. Hi, girl. No question. Just wanted to say, keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. You're doing well, sweetie. Go, Kylie, go. Thanks, girl. Whoever that is. Okay, what's your plans for the future? That is a very open-ended question. My plans for the future are very big, very many. However, if I was to narrow it down, I would say my plans for the next few months. I have a plan by the end of this month. That's for my YouTube channel, to get to a certain goal. And then I have a plan before summer, which is more savings and finances and stuff. And then I've got a plan at the end of the month. I know I've basically said nothing, but I'd say my one plan is probably to do a lot of things I haven't done. And last year, I think I did well. Listen, I came out of my comfort zone, but this year is like go above and beyond because I will never be this young and hot again. As the days go, I'm getting older. So I feel like I really want to step out of my comfort zone and really do things that I have never done, with people, without people. I'm very used to doing things on my own. So I feel like doing things with people is more stepping out of my comfort zone, weirdly, but that is my plan for this year. Do you think AI will change what it means to be a designer? You know what? Yes and no. I used to think yes, but now, honestly, hear me out, I think no, because I think more and more people are starting to realize that AI is crap in most ways when it comes to designing, creating and stuff like that. I have 10 minutes of my lunch break left, by the way. Yeah, when it comes to designing and creating and stuff like that, it's not authentic. There's no warmth behind it. You can ask the AI to generate a picture and it still lacks humanness at the end of the day. It still lacks the actual depth behind it. You can tell that there's nothing behind it. It's like a soulless image. So I would say no. I think they would advance it, and certain things like, okay, maybe you don't need to know what an aspect ratio is or how to use the grid in InDesign, for example, because you can put that into Canva or whatever other apps that people use. But there's just a depth and warmness that AI cannot replicate. So I don't think it will take over as hugely as we thought it did at the start. I also feel like people are getting tired of it. One, people care about having water to drink. Two, yeah, people are kind of over it when it comes to the art industry and even music, because AI music exists. Like, there was this whole thing on TikTok with this guy that claims that he wrote a song when he didn't write a song and it's actually made by a robot. Even that, people were like, you can tell, blah, blah, blah. So the answer is no. Do you think adventures are about the places you go or the people you go with? Both. I think it's more so the people you go with, because you can go to a beautiful place and go with the wrong people and you'll still remember the moments that you were with those people, and it will cloud the fact that the place was beautiful. So I do think it's the people that you go with. Do you think taking risks is part of finding yourself? Absolutely, 110%. I do think it's part of finding yourself. I think you have to change, one, your environment, two, your circle. A lot of things have to change in order for you to find who you are, because you'll never know if you're just accustomed to the way that you're living rather than if you actually like the way that you're living. Do you think people work to live or live to work? Right now, I think people are working to live because people can't survive. It's tough out here. But I do think a lot of people live to work, unfortunately. Those are all the questions. I have 3 minutes of my half an hour lunch break left. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, because this is definitely my food. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. I just know you guys can see the sun. I had to come home really quickly to change my trousers because my jeans were really big and they kept falling, so it's a little bit ridiculous. I'm about to go and meet my friends to try some matcha drinks from Blank Street. Sorry, I'm a matcha girl. So we're gonna go see how that goes, and I'm gonna take you guys with me.
And she tried to, I think it's more. Oh my days! Hello! Oh yeah, she does. Hello! Paparazzi! Wow. It's so cool. It doesn't even look like a vlogging. Yeah, I think it was like.
It came out my face.
Mirror. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube. This could go either amazingly. It's gonna go badly, and I'm gonna be so sad.
It looks.
Okay. No man, it tastes like a bit like medicine. It tastes like cowpole.
Is it? Thank you. Thank you.
It tastes like medicine.
Did you taste it before you mixed it?
I did. No, I mixed it. It's already mixed.
You may go.
No, it tastes like medicine.
I'm so sorry.
No. Oh, it does taste like medicine.
That was disgusting.
Look at you.
Is that in the face?
Try it.
Go ahead, sister.
It just tastes like a lemon cake. Oh, was that no?
It didn't need to be a match. Oh, do you want to be a blondie now to like really
to rinse it out?
That tastes like it shouldn't be edible. You know, like cake decorations.
Do you want to get proper food? Are you guys alright with that?
I need proper food. So, the review. Hey, don't get it. Don't get the cherry one. The cherry one is like cowpole. It is disgusting. Yeah.
I got the lemon loaf one. I don't think it was that bad. I could finish it.
It tastes like
lemon cake, like lemon drizzle cake.
No, not to me.
Really? What does it taste like to you?
Maybe it was just a pain from what I had. Cake decorations that you shouldn't be eating.
Oh,
And it got lemon drops.
like the
in
edible
them.
ones.
Yeah, so that's what I. Apologies if you liked it.
Guys, someone's paying for my Nandos.
Let's tell Reese. We're very much like.
In line with some of the bigger stores like Regional Cotton.
Oh!
2 for 60.
2 for 60 is not bad. Look cute. That would suit you.
Right, but if it's small, I need it to be smaller. Like that one's a big one.
You think that's too big?
What, for an engagement? Yes. For me.